in today's episode at Virginia's only nudist colony and resort. They have a church where clothing is optional. And many worshipers are saying it's nice to have a place of worship where everyone is equal. Now I would explain to them, here's a guy that's worth $1 million. He's still gonna be worth $1 million. Except right now, he's wearing no clothes. And this is what one guy said.
When he was born, he was naked. When he was crucified, he was naked. And when he arose, he left his clothes in the tomb, and he was naked. If God made us that way, how can that be wrong?
Now I'm thinking, what next? Are you going to say, just because Moses walked on water, you should be able to walk on water too? And number two, I'd be thinking, just because you were born naked, you should be able to go to church naked. What next? Are you going to say you should be able to go to the beach naked? Because most beaches probably will ask you to wear at least some clothes. And number three, it's nice and all, but if I'm going to sit down at this church to worship, I'd be asking myself, who sat in that chair last? And I just hope they sanitized in this week's edition of Police Beat. There's a suspect that still remains at large in Atlantic City who shot a 35-year-old woman. Now, the intended target ended up having a gun hole in his jacket. Now, this woman walked into a bar and she felt pain and saw blood on her hand after grabbing her left side. Now, she says her love handles saved her life and mentions she was trying to lose weight, but now says, I want to be as big as I can if it's going to stop a bullet. But what's going to happen when she visits her doctor? Because he's going to be telling her, well, if you gain weight, you could be increasing your chances of getting diabetes and heart disease. But what she's going to say is, well, I live in Atlantic City, and when I go out to bars at night, it's not very safe. And what happens if a guy's got a gun and tries to shoot me? Those love handles could save my life. Of course, if he chases you down and you have to run, well, then you're probably going to be out of luck if you're fat. And of course, she already got shot once. But what are the odds she's going to get shot a second time?
This Week in Strange has been brought to you by Oh My God.